The interviewer, Ann Romney, said that she's concerned about Mitt's well-being, his emotional state, if he's elected. That same interview, Ann Romney also let us know that she really doesn't want to be First Lady. She doesn't want the publicity, all the cameras following her, all the criticism. So electing Mitt Romney is kind of like electing a CEO. When he doesn't get his way, he's just going to turn his back on us. And the First Lady will promote MS, I guess. She'll try to convert people to be Mormons. But other than that, we're not going to really have a First Lady. So think about Barack Obama and Michelle running together and what they're both going to do for our country. Think about electing Mitt. You're going to kind of get half or a third of a president, and the other two-thirds is just going to be a really arrogant, spoiled brat. And then his wife, who doesn't really want the position to begin with. She doesn't like politics. And if someone doesn't like it, their chances of operating effectively in politics is drastically cut down. Mitt Romney is mentally unstable. And if he's mentally, emotionally unstable, unreliable, it is a very dangerous combination with his background of wealth and power, because he basically does not know how to handle difficulty. And with his Mormon cult background, that too could become a huge disaster or problem if we combine that with Romney's mental instability. Because his illness, his mental illness, could be exploited by the cult church. We have to be able to both appreciate and read into Ann Romney's message. She's saying that her husband really isn't fit for this job, and that he sees this as an acquisition, as just another business transaction. And the United States, our country, is not for sale. It is not a business transaction. And the challenges that come with the presidency is not just a CEO position of the leverage buyout where he just fires whoever he wants and makes all the calls in any way he wants to, in the arrogant fashion that he's shown himself to have. Mitt Romney's mental health needs to be investigated, it needs to be considered, and it explains a lot of the weirdness that we've seen from him. Everything from the 47% video all the way to the way he gets so snarky and rude when anyone asks him questions that he doesn't feel comfortable hearing or answering. Mitt Romney, with all the wealth he has, he can still be a good father, and he can stay in shape, which I personally admire him for. He can do all those things when he's mentally ill. But as President of the United States, it's not a fit. And we don't want to put a person in the presidency who can actually bring more terror and cause more security problems for our country than any terrorist group. It's interesting that Homeland has been doing so well on the networks. It has received so many awards. I've actually never watched the show. I've just seen previews and heard about it on the news. But when I do see previews of the show and advertisements for it, I see a guy talking about God bless America and all this BS. And I think of Mitt Romney. I really do.